50 years ago, these discs were being pressed in gritty, smoke-filled factories and sold as disposable entertainment for the masses. In the mid-1970s, vinyl was the industry standard, churned out by the millions. It was a time of industrial grit rows of heavy pressing machines, workers in oil-stained clothes, and the constant hum of mass production. Records were objects of convenience, intended to be played until the grooves were worn thin, then tucked away in dusty basement crates. Or, eventually, tossed into the trash. They were never meant to be precious. They were just the way we consumed the soundtrack of our lives. But as the decades rolled on, the world changed. By the mid-2000s, the digital revolution had arrived, promising a future of perfection. Sound became clean, clinical, and completely invisible. The convenience of the MP3 made the physical record feel like a cumbersome relic. We saw vinyl records literally being sent to landfills, discarded as obsolete waste. It seemed the era of the physical record had finally come to an end, silenced by the sterile efficiency of a digital file. Yet, in that digital silence, something unexpected began to happen. We began to miss the grit. The sensory crackle of a used record, once considered a sign of wear, underwent a transformation. It evolved into a sought-after aesthetic marker of authenticity. In a fleeting world of streaming and invisible clouds, we found ourselves yearning for tactile permanence. We wanted something we could hold, something that lived and breathed with every spin. Now, in 2026, we are witnessing the ultimate cultural shift. That same dusty wax once destined for the landfill has been rebranded as a high-end luxury artifact. It has moved from the basement to the pedestal. Today, vinyl is curated and celebrated in polished, million-dollar showrooms. Collectors handle records with white gloves, treating them with the reverence reserved for fine art. The experience is no longer just about the music. It's about the ritual. The weight of the 180-gram vinyl, the scent of the fresh lacquer, and the meditative act of dropping the needle. We are reclaiming the crackle. We are tracing the metamorphosis of industrial waste into a luxury status symbol. In an age of digital abundance, physical permanence has become the ultimate luxury. The grit of the 1970s pressing plant hasn't disappeared. It has simply been polished, curated, and transformed into an artifact that proves some things are meant to last forever. In the end, the crackle isn't noise, it's the sound of history making its comeback.